Take you back to early this morning. Remember it? It's been a long day, folks. Most likely you stood in line in those frustrating lines after a computer meltdown, and only Louisville stopped everything at about 10 a.m. today. State Democrats then went and filed a motion to keep the polls open until 8 o'clock, but a last-minute decision by Judge Eric Hayner stopped that motion. It didn't happen, so the polls closed at 6. WHAS 11's Ian Hardwitt and photojournalist Elijah McKenzie have been following this amazing story all day today. It's been an election like we've not seen around here, Ian, in a long time or ever before. Why did the judge say no?
Doug, Judge Hayner said nobody was denied the right to vote because none of those polling locations today actually closed, even if there were long wait times. And he said the polls could not be open past 7 p.m. because that would be unconstitutional. Now, Kentucky Secretary of State Michael Adams, through a spokesperson, tells us tonight he doesn't believe those delays were because of human error. Voters lined up out the door at polls across Jefferson County. Anitra Beatty waited 2.5 hours at the Stephen Foster Traditional Academy polling spot on 41st Street in West Louisville.
A lot of people are becoming disgruntled. A few people are leaving, and we don't need that.
She voted in the afternoon after the Jefferson County Clerk's office had resolved their issue with check-in tablets crashing. In a statement, the Kentucky Secretary of State's office said, quote, "There was no software issue in Jefferson County, and the problem appears to be that insufficient time was allowed for the e-poll books to download the names of voters who had already cast their ballots." So we asked a spokesperson for the clerk's office.
Could the machines have been fired up earlier in the day so they could have had a head start on those 113,000?
I don't think that that's something we could have done.
Republican Metro Councilman Anthony Piagentini said the 2-hour poll extension the Kentucky Democratic Party requested was too much.
By the afternoon, that had been remedied, and at the end of the day, I think people had the opportunity to come back and get their voice heard through the ballot box.
The leader of Black Lives Matter Louisville, Chanel Helms, said even more people should vote early next time to avoid Election Day issues.
People are very emotional, and I really wish we could have got the extension, but I'm kind of glad that people were really turning out and very passionate about the race.
Again, Kentucky Secretary of State Michael Adams putting human error on the delays in Jefferson County, saying he'll work with local election officials and lawmakers to make sure it never happens again. I'm live in downtown Louisville, Ian Hardwitt for the WHAS 11 Night Team.